I'll order the signature bond. We're going to have a bond form for you to sign here next door. Okay? Do yourself a favor. If you want to be released, sign the bond form. Don't put rights reservations clauses on it or UCC codes or any of that kind of stuff. If you do, the jail's not going to release you. It doesn't make any sense. Don't do it. Just don't play that game. Good luck to you.
This way, sir. Captain Taylor.
We'll next call the case of the state versus Sebastian Taylor. It's case 26 CM 1649. Appearances, please.
Sam Smith for the state. Mr. Taylor appears in person in custody by attorney Luke Vagley.
But I don't need an attorney.
Okay. Well, you're not required to have him, but
Thank you.
he's
You want my help?
No, I don't.
No? Are you sure?
No.
okay. Well, let's
I'm a
talk.
secured party creditor.
So I don't speak sovereign, so
Not Donna.
okay. Well, you're welcome to have Mr. Vagley help you here today or not. It's up to you.
I have a question. You're in the third lane, right here. There's three lanes. There's the bus lane, the red one. You know, everybody has that.
Mr. Taylor, this
And
is
you're
my
driving-
camera flex.
Wait, he slipped me.
So
Stop for a second.
my advice to you is
He
to not
let me
do this.
talk. Okay. There's three lanes. Two, the bus lane. Kelly's Market's right there. I'm going to Kelly's Market. I gotta cross over that lane to get there. How do you not do that?
Well, I don't know. And I don't know what that has to do with the case just yet because I didn't get quite that far.
Okay.
But let's just make sure that Mr. Taylor has a copy of the complaint. Looks like he's holding that in his hand. Mr. Taylor, is the address on Luann Lane the best one to use for you for mail?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So I should just find out, do we know whether he would qualify for a public defender if he wanted it?
I have no information on that.
Okay, so he's here and he'll help you today if you want that. If you want to represent yourself, that's your right. I have no problems with that.
Mr. Taylor, I'm happy to help you if you want to represent yourself.
I know that you guys just get people into more in time, and I didn't do anything wrong here, so I feel that I can help myself.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to try to talk you into or out of anything, but a person who's innocent is probably a person who even more needs a lawyer to help represent their interests in a lot of ways. But we'll sort through that. If at some point you change your mind, he'll be here. And you always are free to hire a lawyer later on or get in touch with the public defender's office. Not a problem. State of a position regarding bail on this?
Signature bond and the standard conditions.
It's resisting.
Yes.
I feel that it should be thrown out.
Okay. And is that a motion to dismiss the complaint? And if so, what are the grounds?
I had to go to Kelly's Market, it's all standard from me crossing that bus thing or whatever. But how am I supposed to get there if I don't go over it? It's right there. I'm in these lanes, but it's right there. I gotta go over that to get to Kelly's Market.
Okay.
And I felt that the officer was a little hot-headed. He was kind of nice at the end, but it didn't have to go on like that.
All right. And I suppose both parties have access to the complaint. The complaint suggests that he was originally pulled over for driving in a restricted lane and for speeding. So I get why that's sort of.
And he didn't cite me for speeding either, so.
Great. Okay, but what's charged in the complaint is what's alleged to have happened after all that. But state of anything more it wants to add regarding bail?
Not regarding bail. If you need me to respond to if there's a formal probable cause challenge to the complaint, I'm happy to respond, but nothing more to add in regards to bail.
Okay. And Mr. Taylor, did you want to add anything regarding either bail or your request that the complaint be dismissed?
I just request us dismissed. I guess she was a little hot-headed, and I guess I was too, but how am I supposed to get over to Kelly's Market through that bus thing? Can somebody tell me that? I mean, there's two lanes, the bus. I'm going that way to Kelly's Market. Is there another way I'm supposed to do it? Honestly.
Well, so for today's purposes, I'm more concerned about what's alleged to have happened after you were stopped. And I don't want you to necessarily say anything about that because I don't want you to say something that could get used against you later on.
I know, but that wouldn't happen if I didn't cross over that. How can we not look at that either? I don't understand.
Okay. And is there anything about either your background or your ties to the community or anything like that that would support my allowing you to be released on a signature bond?
I'm a nice guy. I'm good with everybody. Everybody likes me.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
and I'm not a bad guy.
All right, and I'm just taking a little bit closer look at the complaint.
And honestly, if I was that happen again, I don't know what to do unless you tell me what to do on that. But not supposed to turn to get to Kelly's Market over the bus thing. I mean, it's right there. That's why I say it should be thrown out. This is petty and a waste of the state's money and time.
Mr. Taylor. Okay, so, and the state's still supportive of a signature bond?
Yep.
The PSA does recommend a signature bond. It says he doesn't have any prior failures to appear in the last couple of years. So that's to his credit. Well, I'm going to order a signature bond. I go along with the joint request on that. Mr. Taylor, I think the state did you a solid on that. Because I'm not sure I would have set a signature bond in this case if the state hadn't asked for it. This is all of the stuff that happens during the stop is pretty concerning from a bail perspective and an appearance perspective. Whether you're right or wrong about the reasons he got stopped, that's not an issue that's in front of us here. If you got some kind of traffic ticket for that, you have the right to contest that, of course. In court is where you contest that stuff, not on the side of the road here. But I'll give it a shot. I hope it works. You know, you don't have a bad history of making court. You said you're a nice guy. I'll take you in, at your word on that. I'll order the signature bond. We're going to have a bond form for you to sign here next door. Okay? Do yourself a favor. If you want to be released, sign the bond form. Don't put rights reservations clauses on it or UCC codes or any of that kind of stuff. If you do, the jail's not going to release you. It doesn't make any sense. Don't do it. Just don't play that game. Good luck to you.
Yeah, this way, sir. Very good one. Next is Josario, Neerhouser, appearing via Zoom.
6CR911 is called the state of Texas. This is Sherry Freeman. That's you? Yes. Yes. She has to take everything down and okay. And sometimes sounds like and then she doesn't get it right, and we don't want her to make a mistake because she doesn't make many mistakes. All right. On or about February 5th, 2026 in Jefferson County, Texas, it is alleged you intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly threatened to commit an offense involving violence to a person, namely aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and murder with intent to place the victim in fear of imminent serious bodily injury, and that the person who is the complainant here was a peace officer of the Beaumont Police Department. This is a state jail felony, and it's very ironic that you were charged with terroristic threat against a peace officer, and this is under cause number 26CR911. What are the odds of that? 9/11. On 9/11, we got a terrorist threat here. And this is a state jail felony. If convicted, you face no less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand the punishment range that you're facing for this, Mr. Goodman?
Yeah, I understand making the threat to him,
Better off.
but I don't understand the part where you're saying that I was trying to cause any kind of bodily harm with a weapon. Did you mention that?
The indictment states that you recklessly threatened to commit an offense involving violence to a person. Namely, you had threatened aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and murder, which placed him in fear of imminent bodily injury.
The exact words I stated to him, I said, "Mister, would you please stop playing with me before I use that weapon on you?"
No, that's not what's here in
That's
the
what I
trial.
said.
I'm sorry. When I speak, you have to stop, because when we both speak over each other, she can't take everything down, and that's interrupting, and it's rude. We learned when we were children that wasn't proper. It states that you stated to him, "I am a crazy MF and you said the words, "And I will steal that gun and blow your head off." It's on the record, the recording. Do you remember even doing that? Doesn't that sound like
No,
terroristic threat?
the recording.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to take this deal. We're going to go to trial, and I'm not going to accept the deal. We'll let a jury decide her fate. That is all. Thank you.
I am a crazy MF, and I will steal that gun and blow your head off. Read directly off the recording. Neerhouser tries to reframe it as something less than a threat. The judge isn't interested in negotiating. No deal. This one goes to a jury.